As we enter 2021, there's hope that the widespread distribution of vaccines will eventually contain the COVID-19 crisis to the point that we can all return to life as we knew it sometime in the next few months. In the meantime, however, masks and social distancing remain our best defenses against this potentially deadly virus. Thankfully, people like Jinger Duggar are using their platforms to speak out about the importance of everyone following these guidelines together. Unfortunately, Jinger has joined the long list of celebs who don't always practice what they preach when it comes to COVID. As you're probably aware by now, the Duggars think COVID is a hoax. Or at least Jim Bob does, and he pretty much tells the rest of the family what to think. Jinger and husband Jeremy Vuolo have been spotted wearing masks in public, but many fans suspect that they do so to fit in with their neighbors in their new home of Los Angeles. As evidence of this theory, they point to this photo of Jinger at home in Arkansas in June. At the time, cases and deaths from the virus were peaking in the Duggars area, and yet Jinger, who was newly arrived from a different hotspot state, seemed to have zero interest in taking precautions. And so the mother of two left herself vulnerable to criticism when she expressed her thoughts on the virus in a year-end address to her Instagram followers. 2020, what a year it's been! Many people have suffered more this year than they ever have before, Jinger captioned the following photo. Many have wept over the loss of a loved one, countless have lost their source of income, depression and anxiety running rampant as the future remains uncertain, she continued. I have been pondering the reality of what has taken place this past year. It's a year that has shaken not only the US, but the entire world. Yes, Jinger really got deep with this one. How easy it is for us to place our confidence in health, finances, or even government, she continued. I have been reminded more over the past year of the truth of God's ultimate control over all things. Who could have predicted at the beginning of 2020 that it would have unfolded the way it did, she added. And yet, none of what has taken place this past year is a surprise to God. He's still in control, he's still on his throne, his promises are still true. From there, Jinger concluded her lengthy caption, writing, "One truth that I want to consistently remind myself of this year is that regardless of the circumstances, we can have perfect peace because our hope is in heaven." Obviously, Jinger was less interested in discussing the specifics of the pandemic than in sharing a message about her faith. Still, fans were quick to point out that it's more than a bit smug of her to dismiss the pandemic as part of God's plan, and especially when she hasn't been directly impacted by it. Actions speak louder than words, German Jinge, wrote one commenter. Easy to say when you have no expenses, rent or a mortgage, or a job to worry about losing for that matter, don't deaf morons, another added. The Duggar Christmas party, with its huge maskless crowds, just attracted a ton of negative attention last month, so maybe this wasn't the best time for Jinger to attempt to explain the pandemic to her followers. Instead, maybe she should be explaining her family's actions. That's it for now, thank you for watching, please subscribe to stay tuned.